you know just how time-consuming it can be searching for royalty-free media. And when you do find some, they're always bad. We use Artlist on almost all of our videos. There's a massive library of everything you need, thousands of music tracks that are...
Winning is not about the trophy and the accolades. It's about the grind. It's about the obstacles. It's about the challenges. It's about the pain. The reason I know so much about winning is because I've had to deal with so much losing. Everybody wants to win, but in order to know how to win, you got to know how to lose, because you're going to lose more than you're going to win. But what do you gain from it?
You've trained some of the greatest of the greats, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Charles Barkley, Dwayne Wade. So you know something about winning, you know something about sustained winning over time.
Your mind has to immediately shift back, because now you felt and tasted something that you can only get through winning. Are you willing to do it again? And that was one of Kobe's favorite words when it related to winning. He says, you have to be obsessed with whatever your win is. Be all in. The three greatest lessons I learned from Michael: competing, accountability, and then winning at all levels.
Winning at all levels, what does that mean?
You just don't win in one arena. You win in your sports, you win in business, you win in your personal life. Other people win because you win. It isn't just about you. It's about being able to pull the team and show them what it feels like to win. And this isn't about playing basketball like Michael Jordan did, like the late, great Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade. This is about having the mindset to win. When you fail, your feelings give you excuses. Your mind makes you more resilient. You look at when Kobe, his first playoff series, he had this horrible game where he shot like 4 or 5 straight air balls. Now, he could have came back next year and said, I got to prove everybody that said, man, you're too young, why'd you take? No, it was just like, you know what? That's on me. I have to own that moment. Now, I got to prove to myself I can overcome this, because now everybody else is doubting me, but I can't doubt myself. Everybody told MJ, don't go to North Carolina. You'll never play. You shouldn't be here. And Michael went out and he said, I don't need to prove to coach. I don't need to prove to Buzz. I need to prove to myself that I belong here. I always say, you can have fear, but you can't have doubt.
Opportunity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. When you understand you have an opportunity, you play a little different. When I dropped out of high school and I started going to this church and let me speak, I picked up the mic. I was 16 years old, I picked up the mic. I'm not gonna say it was the best speech I ever did, but when I picked up that mic and got off that stage, I was like, yep, I can do it. So hear what I'm saying, opportunity. I got an opportunity, you got an opportunity. So here's the deal. When you have an opportunity, why would you give 80%? Why would you give 80%, 70%? Why wouldn't you always give 120%? It's sports, it's basketball. Why wouldn't you give 120%? You can't dictate if the ball gonna always go in. You can't dictate what kind of game you're gonna have. You can't dictate how your body is gonna respond to moving around. But you can dictate your what? You can dictate your good. You can dictate your, you can always give 120% effort. And every day I want you to wake up and not just go, I'm sweet like that. I want you to go, I'm not just going with skills. There's a one type of dude who feel like because he's gifted that it's just an automatic road for him. And let me tell y'all something. You are gifted, but you gotta humble yourself. You gotta understand that pride comes before a fall. You may get it, but right now what? Oh, I can't hear y'all. You may get it, but right now what? You don't have it. That's not what gets you in the league. Not what you were born with. You got skill and you got will. You got skill and you got will. Two total different things. You were born with certain things, but to get to the next level, and not just get to the next level, to stay at the next level, you gotta have will. So when you play, you have to compete. I'm a high school dropout. My daddy wasn't in my life. But I found out I had a gift, then I found out your gift shall make room for you. And I'm like, you mean to tell me if I perfect this, I can eat and my kids can eat and my kids' kids can eat? From today on, you play whatever your best game is, you play that level every single time.
I know it's cold, but are you courageous enough to step into uncharted territory, beating on your craft day and night? I need you to disappear for the next 30 days. What does that look like? 720 hours dedicated to the future. Where focus goes, energy flows. The problem is you put too much energy into Netflix. You put too much energy into distractions. You put too much energy into entertainment. You put too much energy into things that are not feeding your purpose and destiny. Can you walk away from everything? Life has knocked you to the ground. You have survived the greatest traumas of your life. How tired are you of where you are right now? How bad do you want to get to that next level? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? What are you willing to give up? Who are you willing to let go to get where it is that you want to be? See, everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to climb mountains. Everybody wants to be praised and celebrated. But nobody wants to sacrifice. Nobody wants to put in the work. Nobody wants to let go of every single distraction. Can you learn how to say no to what's hurting you? No to what's stopping you. No to the people that don't believe in you. The fakes and the phonies and the people that keep saying that they'll support you when you get there, but they leave you when you arrive. Why are you here? And what are you going to do about it? Because the truth of the matter is, we have a purpose, we have a destiny, we have fulfillment, we've got connections to make, we've got people to meet, we've got rooms to walk in, we've got tables to sit at, and I'm just wondering if you are willing, if you are courageous enough, if you have the faith, if you're bold enough to sit down for 30 days and write down what it is that's killing you. Can you walk away from everything for 30 days? Just 1 month. 720 hours. Imagine who you could be in 30 days. You got one life to live. Rain, sleet, or snow. The time is now.
You need to be good at pattern recognition, and that's what gets somebody strong at anything. I mean, you look at, why is Amazon doing so well? He realized one pattern was valued over anything else, convenience. Right? If you look at Tom Brady, a friend of mine, he's got pattern recognition like nobody else at 43 years old. He's able to do things no one dreamed could be done. He's got more Super Bowl rings than any team. See, what do they see that none of us see? What's the pattern? Then you gotta learn pattern utilization. It's one thing to see it, it's another thing to use it. And then if you're good after a while, you get to pattern creation. It's like if you learn to play the piano, most people play other people's music, and then there's a point you've learned so much that you're able to create. Really comes down to anyone can learn anything if it's important enough to. So it's like my drive is not just for me. That wouldn't be enough because it's easy to meet your own needs. It's not that difficult. But if you can find something that you care about more than yourself, your daughter, your son, your family, your business, your mission, your community, whatever it is, that's really the secret to energy and vitality and strength and really learning. One of the things I want to do with people during this challenge is take things that seem so complex and make them so simple so you do it. Get it really simple, things you can do right now to change your life. You can go to experience it that day, and then you get momentum. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and all of a sudden now what used to be hard to do is easy to do. And I think for anyone, you gotta understand anyone can learn anything if you can just break it down to its simple core. That's what I try to do most. And I'm just not willing to settle for a life without passion and aliveness. That's just like, there's so much to learn, there's so much to grow, there's so much to give, and I'm wired to grow and give. And I think anybody gets wired to grow and give is gonna have a really fulfilling life. It doesn't matter what you choose to do, you're gonna be alive. A year ago, people thought we were coming out of, we got vaccines now, and we're coming out of COVID, and it's gonna be all over now. People are excited. But now, after going through 2 years of this, there's a lot of people now that no longer have a compelling future. Like, people talking about New Year's resolutions. Most people don't even have one. Because it's like, they never followed through anyway, right? But at least they had something to look forward to. They're starting to get into learned helplessness. Learned helplessness is when something is so bad over and over again, you start thinking the problem's permanent. No problem is permanent. Or you start thinking the problem's pervasive. Because I haven't handled my finances, my whole world's over. Or because my relationship's bad, my whole world's over. Your life is bigger than that. My goal right now is to shake that up for people. People need a new perspective, and you can't do it by just sitting and thinking. You gotta move your body, you gotta change your energy and your focus. But if I get you into a higher state of being, mentally, emotionally, physically, then all of a sudden you start remembering who you are, and you start coming up with answers that you never even thought were possible before.
The idea of remembering who you are is something incredibly powerful. There was a Batman cartoon where he gets amnesia and he gets put in like a camp, basically, a work camp, and he can't get out. And he feels stuck and weak and, afraid. And then something happens, I don't remember what, triggers his memory. And he remembers that he's Batman. Just in remembering that he's Batman, he then takes the actions to fight his way out. And look, I know it's a cartoon, but that has always resonated with me. And whenever I'm feeling anxious about something, I always tell myself, remember who you are.
But you're really talking about the most important concept in lasting change. Identity.
Yo. It's your boy. Trade man. How y'all doing? We're gonna get into it, right?
Hey, this is my real passion. And it can change. People go for 5, 6, 7 years, and then they usually question their business, their career, their body, their relationships. And then one of two things happens. They change direction and feel renewed, or they go, no, I got a great deal here. What the hell's wrong with me? And they recommit and they get stronger. But that's life. And if you don't grow, I don't give a damn how much you got going for you, you're going to be miserable. I think as early on I realized that, one of the things you have to understand about life is everything changes and everything ends. And that kind of sounds heavy on the front end, but it's a truth. If everything changes and everything ends, number one, it should make you appreciate what you have right now. And then my view is, what's next is always better. If I make it so, it's my job to make it so. And I think that's how we have to navigate. But most of us have been conditioned not to take a risk. People ask me all the time, what does it take to be happy? And I always tell them it's really simple. One word, progress.
I got 3 words for you. Shut it down. Log out of the social media. Get off the internet. Unplug and evaluate where you are and where you're supposed to be. And I know you're broken, and I know you're tired, and I know you're weary, and I know you're confused, and I know that you've got questions, and I know you're fractured, and I know you're bleeding in places nobody can see. But if you shut it down, you can heal. You're standing at the precipice, the edge of the greatest move in your life, and the time is now like never before to take a leap of faith.
All right, let's go, man.
Faith to jump off of the edge. It takes faith to step into your purpose. It takes faith.
So based off of EU, we were looking at sales down here. They didn't play out. Got a big bullish impulse. All right. Delete this. I guess once we broke above here, we started to transition into bullish structure. So let's annotate that. So we can have a pullback down here. Then I'll look to take some buys here like so. Probably not gonna happen today though. So might not be trading this pair.
There are people that have tried to bury you alive, and you survive. Are you bold enough? Are you radical enough in your hunger and your thirst to go after what it is that you believe is yours? Are you crazy?
DJ. The GJ position from last night was a total fucking banger. Right. Delete these.
Can you suffer now that you live the rest of your life a champion?
The GJ swing, I'm still holding.
You will always be where you are until you
In this
acknowledge the
fat ass swing.
life. It is time for you to navigate
Stop set break even though.
comb through your context. There are people that are taking from you
On lower time frames,
your time, taking
we are in this little range right here.
your thought life, reprogramming and reconditioning you to do something that you have not been destined to do. And the time is now to get tied to people that are going to help to position you and lock you in a place where you can fulfill purpose and destiny for 30 days, 720 hours. Imagine if you began to write.
I don't know about that. Let's bring EU to the bottom though. We're not trading EU. Bring gold up. Let's bring USD JPY up. Bring EU up. Bring EJ up. I wanted to take buys above here on EJ. It played out just as well as the GJ trade, right? Which was nice. At the same time, though, we were overextended to the bullish side, so I don't want to buy up here. I don't want to sell up here either because that would be counter trend selling, right? Because I overall want to go pro trend. We're gonna start this breakdown all over actually. Alright, start off on the daily time frame, okay? This is the range we are in. On a daily, drop down to the 4 hour. So transition to some bullish structure here. We're approaching this lower high structure here. So we're gonna mark this off actually. Like so, we close it above actually. We close above it actually. Let's go to 1 hour. I can buy now. This would be my. If I was to buy now, this would be my stop loss. I think I'm gonna take this actually. Just keep that green, put that up here. GJ, we're not fucking with GJ. It's too overextended. EJ, we're not fucking with EJ either. I mean EU. Let's check UJ. DJ, nowhere near entry. Nowhere near potential entries. Well, I could trade this range actually. Right, so we're bullish from this point, higher high, higher low, higher high. This will be the pullback right here. So I need a trend shift on the lower time frames to confirm this some bullish momentum. The trend shift will come in here. So we're gonna make this green. And gold. Not gold's in the pullback phase too, so I'm not fucking gold either. So we're just gonna focus on these two pairs right here. USD JPY and EJ. This EJ setup would be a 4-hour setup, to be honest. Because it's sure to be taken based off a 4-hour closure. See what are we looking for here? Top loss 164.271. entry 461.
Change is tough, but change is possible. The world's not going to become easy all of a sudden. No, as you mature, you're going to have more responsibilities, more things that people expect out of you. The truth is, you can do it. The truth is, as long as there's breath in your lungs. Ask yourself, what's my dream? What's my dream?
You think you're just here to work on a job, pay the bills, keep a roof over your head, a car note, and then die? Come on, give me a break. Raise the bar on yourself. Challenge yourself. Decide you're not going to be the same person. I want you to have the mindset that you're going to live an expanded vision of yourself. And you're going to go all in.
Get my food real quick. See what else we got, man. All right, so going over the trade. We transitioned into bullet structure once we broke above this lower high structure right here. As you can see from this push on, we created this lower low, this low being lower than this low, had a smaller pullback right here, and then rebroke lows, confirming this to be lower high structure. We had a bullish engulfing down here on the 4-hour time frame. Price pushed or broke previous lower high structure and started to transition into some bullish momentum, right? If all of this bullish momentum going to the upside here, crossing over our 50 EMA, showing us we jumping into bullish territory, right? The buys above here, all this was clean. This is what I was looking at yesterday's London, right? All this is all clean buys, right? Then we come up to this lower high structure, right? When we cleared it, this level of resistance, right? We have resistance right here, support right here, right? So this is confirmed this level. Price struggled to reject it, struggled to close above it the first time. Then the next candle, we end up closing above it right here. But this is a 4-hour close, a very, very strong close. Like I said, normally I take hourly or 30-minute closes, but once a 1 hour or 4-hour close, too, I would take the 1 hour or 4-hour close for the simple fact that the higher the time frame, the stronger the confluence, right? So in this case, we got a 4-hour close. It's really nice. Let me know that this level should hold. Got a 4-hour close, and we broke the previous 4-hour highs after creating a bottom wick. So drop down time frames. I took my entry right down here as we started to slow down, do like a little retest. Took my entry right there. Stop loss below the overall 4-hour lows. Right. So the 4-hour lows is here. The previous 4-hour lows. Stop loss below here, and with a little bit of breathing room, just in case it wanted to wick down and break this low right here, I give it a little bit of space just to actually make that movement happen and then continue up if we were to experience some drawdown here. All right, so let's go over the trailing checklist. Bring it down here. Identify trend structure. So we confirmed that we are bullish. It's price consolidated at a key level. On the lower time frame, we are consolidated at a key level. 30-minute, 1-hour close above, below key level, depends on position. Well, in this case, we got a 4-hour close, which is even better. Follow candle respects previous candle lows or highs before continuing in the opposite direction. So we respected the previous candlestick lows and broke highs. Yes. Clean chap to the left hand side. Chap to the left hand side clean. Well, we are clean for about 60 pips. But our next level of resistance is not for another either 60 pips for a minor level and 90 pips, 85 pips for a major level. Just chap to the left hand side clean. So I rate this a 5 out of 5 setup. Give it an A rated setup.
Judge a person not by what they accomplished, but what they had to overcome for their accomplishment.
Let's go back down, check on UJ. Because if EJ should come up, that means UJ should be coming up as well. And for UJ, we were waiting for a closure above this level here.
I'm training people to get into their greatness to begin.
We got that strawberry dragon fruit drink. Shit's so good. This strawberry dragon fruit right here, bust.
Oh man, he's on 2020. No wonder his kid's ass. Yeah, see they was spinning. Do that round up. Land your heads up on the roof. Yeah. Yeah, I should drop shot it. Yeah, they came up quite big. Wow, shoot. Fucking bottom line. You can see zero recoil. Fuck. Alright, what are we doing here? We're into shots today? How'd it go?
We got a nice little push out of this out of this London open candle. I ain't gonna lie. We're a couple pips away from TP1 in our first, on our entry candle. That's fucking nice. Let's see, 5 pips away. 5 pips away from our first target. If I hit TP2, I'll be up 4%. TP1, smash. Let's go. Stop the break even, man.
Dude, he's one shot. Nogway.
At a position. Stop loss.
Dude, I'm stunned out of my mind right now. Bro, what's up, Luca? Why were you on your pussy? He's going new.
There you go, man. Stop the break even, man. TP1 smash.
Fabian is park. He's park. Can we do the back maybe? Got him. Yes. I'm watching garage. You're not one shot. God. I'm done, bro. Why are you on your pussy? Get the fuck out of here. He's new. Hey, what's up, Perfected? Window room, the fucking timing, bro. I would love to see my damage. 2,500 damage. Awesome. I'm on T2. Y'all fight for that, okay? Come on, there's tickets. Tickets in the garage. I need help, man. Does someone have my hop up? Oh my god. They went off that. No way. Oh my god. Let's fucking go. Who was up there? What? Yes. Yes, perfect. I like the song. What's the new class? Okay, am I join? Please do. I'm playing like ass right now. Come.
Wait, that's absurd, Charno.
Sage, please join it. Wait. Here's, I haven't added you yet. Here's the code.
Calling card. Look at his calling card. He went for it.
bad game though, because he's better than me. Hardcore, thank you for the follow. What's up, man? Do y'all want to run it back on a different map? Okay. What map do y'all want? Pardon me. It does say toxic base in the title though, so yeah, go ahead. Okay, well, what map do you guys want? Y'all can pick it. What map? Okay.
Barrel bullet. Top third. He's going top third right now.
All right, we got 1 minute to the 30-minute candle close. We can close half here, securing 1% profit. So we're gonna go partial close. We're gonna close. We're gonna close a little more than half, 2.5 lots.
Cross left.
So we close a little bit more than half, and we're gonna hold our TP for 60 pips.
Shot me through the fucking thing, bro. He's in between 10. Small back P3.
All right, stops at break even, secured about 1%, holding our TP for 60 pips, and that'll be the only trade today. I'm getting off early. Only had to trade for an hour today. Look, think about this, bro. I know everybody be looking at it like you still got a lot of time during London session. Price still going to move and stuff like that. You don't got to sit on the charts all day though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? If you treat it like a job, right? You got a job. You know what I'm saying? And your boss tell you could still get a full day's worth of pay, but you could leave early. And is you going to fucking stay and keep working, or are you going to leave early? Me personally, I'm going to leave early. So I made my money for today. Stops at break even. Secure 1%, a little over 1% profit. Still got a running, holding for a 60 pip TP. And the chart said I could clock out early today, so I'm off this up. Hope everybody have a good night and a good rest of y'all trading. And yeah, I'm out.